toys of Primus has returned, or have returned. Wait, has is past tense, right? Anyways, so this month of February 2023, I decided I'm going to finally open up some of my He-Man and the Masters of the Universe figures from the CGI Netflix show. And it might be split up between this month and next month, we'll see, because I did buy quite a few of these characters from that show. And for full disclosure, I only watched season 1 so far, but after this video, I'm going to catch up on season 2 and season 3. I think they did up to 3 seasons, I'm not sure, but I will do some research after this video and finally catch up on the rest of those videos, because I have some other toys here from the show, and I want to make sure I watch the episodes these characters are involved in so I know what I'm talking about. So this is going to be my next review, but I will make sure I catch up on the episodes first before I review this guy. But here you can see in the background just many different Skeletors I currently own. Get this guy in the frame, the one from the 2002 series. And this guy from Origins, another one from Origins, but that one's made up to look like the one from the 2002 series with the same, here we go, same like armor, similar armor, not same, but similar. Of course, I have the ones from Revelations and Skelegod. And I also have another one, actually I forgot to bring out here. One second, found it. So, it's Ultimate Skeletor from the original cartoon. This one I kept inside this box because I don't want anything to happen to it, since I want to keep it mint on card. There we go. Yeah, so this one is made to look like the original OG Skeletor. Swappable heads. Comes with this cool cartoon accurate Havoc staff. And yeah, this one definitely keeping mint on card forever. Alright, so getting back to the CGI animated Skeletor from the Netflix series. So the reason why I started picking up some of these is because I actually liked season 1, and some of the toy designs did look interesting to me. Interesting enough for me to buy, even though these are made mostly for kids. You know, these are like the kiddie toys, not for like serious adult collectors, but I did think they looked kind of cool, so I wanted to collect a few. And for this video here, for the beginning of this review series of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated line, I'm going to start off with Skeletor with Power Attack. Alright, so anything else I forgot to mention? No, let's just get right to it. Alright, so here we have Skeletor open up from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe toy line. He looks pretty cool. Upon inspection, I noticed he has very limited articulation, so I expect it's going to be the same across the board with the rest of the figures in this particular line. For example, he has like no elbow articulation, no knee joints either, but you know, you could move the arms forward and back, and he does have wrist articulation, so you can turn that. Same with the other arm. Yeah, like the arms, they're not like on any kind of like ball joints, so you can't like spread them out or anything like that. Going down to the legs, you kind of move forward in a funny position. So you could kind of get him into a kicking pose. And you go back about that much. I mean, you could force it, but I would not recommend it. Oh, yeah, he does have ankle joints down there, so you can turn those. Alright, and just like with the OG Origins figures, you can, yeah, do that. Twist at the waist there, and he does like a punching action. He just dropped his Havoc staff. So his Havoc staff, nice detail on the front, as you can see, but unfortunately, oh wait, and there's that part on the bottom of the staff, which camera having a tough time focusing on, but there you go. Cool looking skull head on the bottom. All right, so yeah, cool detail on the front of the staff, but on the back, it's hollowed out. It's hollowed out on the top, which, I mean, to be fair, since this is going to be for kids, I don't think they will care. But, you know, for adult collectors, for more serious collectors that like to inspect every little thing about a figure, I mean, if this bothers you, then, you know, you might want to keep it displayed this way. But that's just noticeable. It's not really a complaint because, once again, this is made for a younger age group. So I completely understand. It doesn't bother me. It's not really a huge complaint. It's just noticeable, that's all. But his Havoc staff does fit perfectly into his right hand there. And if you wanted him to hold it in his left hand, I think he could do that too. And yeah, I mean, he's not going to hold it. Well, hold on. I think it's mostly intended for his right hand, not his left hand. Yeah, because I'm having a tough time trying to get that staff in his other hand there. It doesn't seem like he wants to hold it. That's unfortunate. Hold on, let me just try one more time. Maybe get it at an angle. Wow, yeah. No, I think, yeah, it's mostly made for his right hand. All right, well, that kind of sucks. But it kind of makes sense because I think when he's holding it in the show, he mostly holds it in his right hand and not his left. Sometimes he's holding it with both hands. But here, I'll hold up the figure closer to the camera so you can see the cool detail on his belt there. It looks really nice. There's the back of Skeletor. The spikes going around the shoulder on that armor piece there, which looks pretty cool. And his face, so his head does look like it could turn, but it does not. I tried it, trust me. Here, not sure if the camera is focusing good on that face. Come on. But yeah, it looks like it can turn, but it does not want to turn. So you're just gonna have to, like, you know, turn him at the waist and use your imagination. And he keeps dropping that Havoc staff. But all in all, you know, to have a different version of Skeletor within a different toy line, I think he looks pretty cool. I do know that they have the same Skeletor in the Revelations line, where he's a bit bigger and he has like way more articulation and I think, you know, a bit more detail going on for the more serious collectors out there. That version I would like to collect someday. But for now, I am stuck with this one. And he looks great. I like the blue, purple, and green colors on him. I mean, he looked cool on the show, so I think that Mattel did a great job with the toy. Also, part of his wardrobe here kind of like overlaps the shoulders, so that's just something else to notice. In case if you want to try to raise that arm up all the way, it hinders the arm movement. Yeah, it limits the range of the arm movement is what I'm trying to say. But, you know, you could definitely move it a good amount. Alright, so there it is. What year is this? We're in 2023. So trying to remember what year these toys came out. I think it's 2022 or was it 2021? I don't remember. It was either 2021 or 2022. Anyways, Skeletor from He-Man and Masters of the Universe toy line from the Netflix CGI show. I am going to go catch up on season 2 and 3 because I have some cool characters coming on the way that I definitely would like to open up and review, but I want to make sure I watch those episodes first so I can, you know, understand and know where the characters came from and all that stuff. Alright, and for the next review for this toy line is going to be Skeletor Reborn, which looks pretty cool. It looks pretty gnarly. I was able to find this guy on Big Bad Toy Store for a lot cheaper than Amazon, that's for sure. On Big Bad Toy Store, they were selling Skeletor Reborn for like $15, which is good. Because I looked on Amazon, and Amazon was selling it for like 28 or 30 something dollars. I was like, nah. But when I found him on the other website, I was like, oh, of course I'll buy him. He's much cheaper on that other website. All right, this is Toys R Primus, and I'll see you in the next He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI show toy line review. Whatever you want to call this toy line. Yeah, I gotta catch up on some episodes right now before I review Skeletor Reborn, because I would like to know more about Skeletor Reborn first. All right, later. Thanks for watching.